we've got a USB cord. We're gonna need some power. I got a huge delivery. Okay, let's open this thing up. Box out of here and figure out who sent me all this stuff. I think I know who sent this, so we're gonna just take a quick selfie and message this person and say, did you send me this? I was right. This was the person I thought it was. So I'm telling her I'm recording a video right now so we know what to say and who this is for. Okay, so this definitely came from Erica. So we've got a lot to go through. So if you were looking for a Christmas shopping list, you just got one in this one video. So here we go. Let's see what we can open up and check out. Okay, so we've got Bottle Buddies. This one is adorable, and I just right now I'm in the mood to love this. So look at these cute little Bottle Buddies. So how they attach to your baby's bottle like this. How cute is that? I don't know why. I don't have kids, so I don't know. It says, keep your baby busy while feeding with interchangeable handle attachments for your baby to explore, play, and train for self-feeding. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, so they can hold on to these rings here while these little plush kind of like distract them on the side. That is super cute. Okay, I love this. So in case you're looking to get this for this Christmas, Bottle Buddies is by Fincherly. They have an Amazon. We'll put the link in the description below. Okay, now let's check out Mindoys. I'm sorry, Roboraptor. It's not your time yet. Your time will come. Right now we're gonna check out Mindoys. How do we? I feel like I'm gonna break it. Who am I gonna break it? I don't know. I might. Okay. Oh, they're like little Minecraft cubes almost, but probably for legal reasons not. But those, oh yeah, I've seen things like this. This is cool. So they all kind of interconnect like little Minecraft blocks, but not Minecraft for IP reasons. Yeah, very cool. So, all right, this is good. This is good. Like it. And I have 2 colors, so I can really go in and add more. All right, love it. Let's move on to the next one because we have to go through all of these and then we have to do our toyetic principles. So now we have Smartphone. This is by Edutab, Juniper Creations also. I don't know if it already has a battery in it, but it does require a battery.
Welcome to the electronic learning phone. Goodbye. Welcome to the electronic learning phone.
Okay, so the batteries are already there.
2, 3, 6.
Oh, it's working.
Let's learn numbers. 4. 4. 4, 4.
Very cool.
Español.
It can teach me Spanish.
4.
Cuatro.
5.
Cinco.
6.
Seis.
7.
Fun little smartphone. Oh, so it's an educational smartphone. It's super lightweight. So if you're looking to get an educational toy that kind of looks like a phone, this could be it. I'm not a huge fan. I think the sticker, I'm a designer, so I feel the sticker artwork could be a lot better because the phone itself is great, but the sticker artwork of it, I'm like, as a designer, I'm like, hire me. You can info at the Toy Coach. I got you. This, oh, Glow Play. Okay, we're not going to open these right now because we know what this does. This is glow-in-the-dark stickers. However, your girl is moving to a new home. It's going to be blank. It's going to be empty. It's going to need a little love. And it's going to need things that won't permanently damage the walls. I think this might be it, so I'm excited. Thank you. Yeah, let's open this up. Right now, we've got to learn doodle writing. Doodle help handwriting. Okay, enjoy doodling. Okay, alright. So it's like trace the D, add the D. Oh, alright. Okay, so you get to draw the letter and then you get to draw a fun picture to help you remember the letter. So let's move on to the magnetic monorail. I don't know if they even have the time to put this whole thing together, honestly. So this is for kids 3+. Okay, we've got a USB cord. We're gonna need some power. All right, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. The product itself looks good, but some of the graphic mistakes, I'm like, I'm here for you. You don't have to worry. So apparently, this is instructions. Cable port says we gotta plug in this little car. So we'll plug him in, power him up while we build the track. It's like glowing, charging. Yes, it says start. Okay, so I'm just gonna build my own experience. You want that metal strip to stay connected throughout your build, so we're just building. Huh, I think I felt a shock just now. He's a moving. My face is getting all the focus, but he's a moving. That is great. Oh wow, this is a cool little toy. That's awesome. I guess it would be better if I had finished the track so that it could like meet back up with itself. Placing it on the start button. So fun. Cute. It's a cute toy. Okay. These pieces here, the side supports over here, are a little... Oh, I guess we should see it from this side. Start. I do feel like the pieces over here are a little bit of an over-design. Personal opinion. I get you want to make it stable, but honestly, this is ruining the fun. And it's making it more complex than it needs to be. So like, why bother with all that? It doesn't need all that. Love it. This would have kept me super entertained as a kid. Really entertained. Clearly, it's keeping me entertained now. So, love that. The one thing the instructions told you not to do is drop it. Okay, no, that's so cute. Wow. I really like that. I don't know, is anything gonna be able to beat this? I don't know. Now we've got the rocket drone and the Roboraptor. So these are by Juniper Creations. And actually, okay, rewind. This beauty is from Senkaio Toys, just so you know. Check the link in the description for the links to any of these toys if you want to buy them. Okay, this is a rocket drone. It has a takeoff landing. Oh my gosh, they did not send me a drone. I have never owned a drone. This is so exciting. Something heavy. It's like all the mechanism pieces are at the very bottom of the box. And by the same company, we have a Roboraptor, because you can have spaceships and dinosaurs in the same field. Oh wow, he's in pieces. He is in pieces. I don't know if that's charged enough, but I just want to try it and see. Oh. Oh! Ah! Oh god! Where is it? How do you make it go left and right? Where are the instructions? toys I've reviewed in a while. I genuinely feel like I don't want to give this one away. But this one's for me. This is cute. This is fun. I've never owned a drone. This is my first drone. Thank you to my mentee Erica for sending me all these awesome products to review. I want to go through all of them and do a quick toyetic checklist. We do have one more to check out, which is this like a Velociraptor. All right, we have our Velociraptor. Here he goes. Oh no, his arms fell off! Oh god! Ah! Okay, he's a little, you know, that is the energy of a Velociraptor from the Jurassic Park. I mean, I'm sure this isn't officially licensed, but that is the energy I garnered. Okay. Oh, and his arm fell off. All right, well that's fun. The jelly blocks will stop him. Huge shout out to my mentee Erica, who works for the Meekins Corp, for sending all of these products for us to review. All right, we're gonna do a quick rundown of the toyetic checklist on all of these products. But if you're interested in buying any of these awesome products, check the description below for all of the links on where to buy. First up, for our toyetic challenge, we're gonna look at the Magnetic Monorail by Sankayo Toys. So first, distinct character personalities. Oh, I would say, you know, it is a monorail. I guess that's the backstory behind it. The fact that it is magnetic and you can kind of move these pieces any way you want, create whatever world you want. It's not a character personality, but it is like a characteristic of this product that makes it so special. So I'm going to give it toyetic principle number 1. Toyetic principle number 2, scalability by theme. Oh yeah, I mean, this is a magnetic monorail, but I could see a magnetic train set, plane set even, where these blocks are designed to look like clouds. Yeah, I would say 1000% check, maybe double check for toyetic principle number 2. Toyetic principle number 3, character-specific accessories. Now, they did try to have some character-specific accessories with these pieces so that you could build sort of a scaffolding to hold up your pieces, but I would actually say not needed. And because of that, I have to say, no, they don't get the toyetic principle for character-specific accessories. So for this toy, it's not a character, right? But there could have been specific accessories designed around the monorail theme to help create this more immersive play experience. So what could that have been? Bridges, things to go over that you're not building independently, things that maybe snap in. So imagine instead of having scaffolding that just snaps the side, what if we had a little bridge piece that snapped into this hole and to the hole opposite it to create a little bridge here, a little fake waterfall. They could have easily added some elements like that, which would have really made the play even more immersive. They could have had a clear tunnel that your monorail goes through that you can snap on in different areas of this track set. So yeah, I mean, there is an opportunity for character-specific accessories, but they didn't do it here, so sorry, you don't get the toyetic principle number 3. Toyetic principle number 4, surprise, conflict. Well, I mean, let's just take a look at this. Do you find this at all surprising? I do. I was like, what? It's going upside down, inside out. It made me want to play with it again and again, rebuild this set to see if I could do loop-de-loops and other shapes and what other shapes this toy could do. So I would say yes, surprise, toyetic principle number 3. This one hits the surprise side of that 1000%. So the magnetic monorail gets 3 of our 4 toyetic principles. I do think that this is a great toy. Obviously, I believe there are some areas for improvement, but as it stands, and it's already certified by the Good Play Guide, the Toy Association, as a STEM toy for your kids. So honestly, I would definitely buy this one for this Christmas. It's just surprising, fun, and easy to put together. This one gets my approval. Let's take a look at the Roboraptor by Juniper Creations again and see how it hits the toyetic principles. Now, Toy Deck principle number 1, distinct character personalities. Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you play with this Robo Raptor, immediately when you turn it on, you get his personality. When you hit the power button, move it forward, move it back. As I said, his chaotic energy is just like what I remember seeing in movies about raptors and how chaotic they are. So check on distinct character personality. Scalability by theme. Does this mechanism where he's rolling forward on his hands, he's got pads on his feet, and the movement of him, is that scalable? How the tail freely wags as he aggressively goes back and forth. I do think it's scalable. I personally, this isn't a play pattern that I did often in my toy career, so I guess we could expand to other types of dinosaurs, maybe some sort of like, I don't know, other animals we could expand to. Yeah, so I do think there is some scalability by theme available here. The technology of how he's rolling forward and how the pads are placed on him, I don't know. I think it's interesting. And I do think that we could use this elsewhere. But I do wonder how. I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna give this one a check because I have faith. So we're gonna say yes for scalability by theme for the tech of this Roboraptor. Plus, I guess we could have other sets where it's just the Roboraptor or two Roboraptors. Maybe they follow each other and they use the same mechanism to create other toys within this Roboraptor brand, perhaps. Now, character-specific accessories. The only thing this guy came with was this. Actually, as I was playing, I put other toys in front of him just to see if they would stop him and create a little bit more play. So I have to say this did not meet character-specific accessories. That one is a huge X. Nope, they didn't include it. I had to add that on my own. The third thing, surprise or conflict. That's a toyetic principle. Does your toy have a surprising moment or conflict moment that's going to keep a kid engaged or an adult engaged again and again? I do think okay, that right there was a surprising moment. What I was going to say is how the raptor sounded was a huge surprise to me. How loud it was, how realistic it was, and how chaotic the movements were when I pressed the button was actually surprising. I don't think when you look at it, you expect it to feel so lifelike and chaotic from a robot toy. So I'm gonna give a check to surprise conflict. So that means that Roboraptor by Juniper Creations gets 3 out of our 4 toyetic principles. If you want to... And if you want to grab yourself a Roboraptor this holiday season, check the description below for a link. Next up by Juniper Creations, this was definitely my favorite. I have to say, this was my favorite. Right now, I can't fly it again because it is charging in the port, but I had a great time. Almost didn't finish my video because I was having so much fun playing with this rocket ship. So does this rocket ship meet the 4 toyetic principles? Let's see how it stands up. 1, distinct character personalities. Well, the character in this case is a rocket, a US Space Force rocket. I think honestly the design could have been a lot better. It looks like not much thought went into the rocket itself because it was really just about the fact that you have a rocket that can fly up. So honestly, unfortunately, even though I love this one, I'm gonna say no, it does not meet character specific accessories at all. I actually was a little disappointed when I took it out of the box to see the lack of design, but once it started flying, I was totally sold and I would buy this. So, I mean, I do think that the character specific design, the aesthetic, the like, what is this? Like, what spaceship is this really does matter and can add a lot to the gameplay, but the gameplay itself was so fun, and as I said, it was my first drone, so I was an easy target for this one. Number 2, scalability by theme. Do I think that this play pattern is scalable? Obviously. This is a drone. We've seen many drone toys out there, definitely scalable, and the idea of linking it with a rocket, yes, and the way that they add the four propellers at the bottom so the rocket can have easy lift, and they use a styrofoam rocket, and how they wrap the graphics on top of the styrofoam rocket to keep the cost down, but to add some detail. I do think this is scalable. I think there's more they could add to it. Maybe adding some cardboard pieces on top of that to add more depth and design. But I do think it's super scalable. So check for scalability by theme. Number 3, character-specific accessories. All we have here is the controller. The controller, it just looks like a generic controller. This definitely should have been designed to work with the rocket. So same colorways, same color palette. It just kind of feels like they were thrown together, and it's not the best job. However, the gameplay or the play of the product is still there, and it is still fun. When you turn this on, this baby lights up and it gets even more exciting. But when you're just looking at the accessories that come with it, this and the propellers underneath it, it's not exciting, and I think a lot more design could have and should have gone into it, even with sticker decals. So for character-specific accessories, I'm gonna have to say a no. It's a no-go. I'm sorry. So, toyetic principle number 4, surprise or conflict. This, I feel like, has both. There is surprise when you go to link your rocket up with the controller because it lights up in rainbow colors, there's beeping noises, a lot's going on. There's a surprise moment when it activates and you have liftoff. But then there's the conflict moment of learning how to fly it. It's crashing, it's going all over the place, but you're having fun, because it's not an easy to break toy. It doesn't appear to be an easy to break toy just by flying it around. So there is a lot of surprise and conflict. Perhaps the fact that it hits toyetic principle 4 twice, where most toys either have surprise or conflict, and this kind of has both. You emotionally feel these highs and these lows with this toy. Might be why it's still one of my favorites, even though it only hit 2 of the 4 toyetic principles. It did hit one of them so well. So yeah, I love this toy, also by Juniper Creations, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you want to purchase this one, we're going to put the link in the description below. Next up, we have Fidget Blocks by Mind Toys. These look a little bit like Minecraft blocks to me, but I could see the appeal. There is a lot of opportunities to take these apart and combine them in different ways. You can see there's about 3 rows of squares where you can plug in your blocks to one another. So it just allows for a lot of creativity. I'm not a Minecraft player, but I imagine people that build in this world will see something like this and think, oh, that's very, very familiar play pattern to me, and I could see a lot of potential in this. So, distinct character personalities, off the bat, I'd say no. There is a huge opportunity. They could have included kind of a kit to show you what you could make with what's in the box. There's not a lot of colors that you get in the initial box, and there's also just not a lot of block pieces. Likely they did that to keep the price down, but to make this an engaging playtime activity, I would want to know what could I create that would be inspiring or something I want to keep on my desk. Right now I don't really see that, so I'm just kind of taking them apart and not really getting the full experience of what this toy could do. So number 2, scalability by theme. Hugely scalable. It's a construction toy. There's so many different ways you can connect it directly. Like you can stack them directly, you can stack them off center, you can mix colors. Definitely get scalability by theme. Character-specific accessories, again, we don't have any. So nope, you don't get character-specific accessories. Then the 4th toyetic principle, surprise conflict. There is not any surprise happening here. Again, if there was some sort of instruction booklet or it was more obvious on how to create something specific or just something recognizable out of these, I think there would be a big opportunity for surprise. The surprise opportunity in this toy is something so geometric and cubical, creating something that you recognize from your everyday organic life. So if I had an instruction booklet that showed me exactly how to formulate this into a tree, let's say, and I'll try to do it right now, maybe that would be my moment of, oh wow, there's so much that you can create with these blocks, even though they look so geometric. You can actually create a lot of organic shapes with them. But because it doesn't really have that, you're really leaving it up to the user to know what kind of transformative experience you want them to have with your product, and not really leading them to experience it for the first time. Of course, you want your consumers to get creative with the products you create and do their own thing, but when it's a unique product they haven't really seen that much before, you might have to help them get there. So that's what I think is missing here. So for this one, you only get one of the 4 toyetic principles, but there is huge opportunity here on Mind Toys for your fidget blocks, so keep working on it. I'm excited to see what comes out next for these guys. If you want the link on where to get your Mind Toys fidget blocks, check the link in the description below. Next up, we have this smartphone by EduTab. It was a really simple design. One of the things I didn't like was I thought that the phone's voice was just too quiet. Also, the graphics were a little too washed out. But let's go through our 4 toyetic principle checklist. Number 1, distinct character personalities. This is really not a clear personality on this phone. It doesn't feel so much like the phone your parent has. It kind of has a Leapfrog vibe. There are like different animals on this cover here. It doesn't really call to any one specific style. So I'm not 100% sure, what the design goal was on this one. Now, scalability by theme. This idea for the cell phone, it's scalable. We could go to iPads, we can go to computers. There could be a math focused one. There could be how they have like animals focused one. So yeah, I would say this is scalable by theme. Character specific accessories. Again, no accessories. This was the box. All that came in it was the phone. So nope, we don't get that one. And surprise conflict. There are a lot of different settings in this phone. English, Spanish, there's math tests, there's like a call button and a hang up button. Everything I was pressing was doing new things. This definitely has a lot of surprise built into it. So the smartphone by EduTab gets 2 of our 4 toyetic principles. And finally, last but certainly not least, Bottle Buddies. I think Bottle Buddies are so cute. So distinct character personalities, we definitely have 2 characters right on the cover here. We can see them. They're super cute and plush. I think this definitely gives a kid something to connect with, but again, this is a baby product, but it does give the baby something to play with, which is the point of this product. So I'm going to say yes for distinct character personalities. Scalability by theme. We can already see on the back of this package, they're showing the same idea on a lion, but beyond changing from an elephant to a lion, we also know you could attach this to anything. If you want your kid, I don't know, to learn to tie their shoes maybe, or if you want them to learn to stand up, there's other ways you could attach these little plush to keep your kids engaged. So I'm going to say yes, we're going to get a scalability by theme toyetic check mark on this one. Character specific accessories. We do have an accessory on this. Is it character specific? Oh, the characters pop off. That's so helpful as well. They don't seem to be specific to the characters, but there is the accessory piece. It is specific to the play pattern of this product. So I'm going to say yes, you're going to get character specific accessories for this one. Now, toyetic principle number 4, surprise conflict. There's a little bit of surprise in the ears of the elephant, little unexpected crinkle play. So would you look at that? I'm going to say you get surprise conflict, toyetic principle number 4 as well. So with that, Bottle Buddies is our winner of the day with 4 out of 4 of our toyetic principles. Congratulations, Bottle Buddies. If you end up getting any of the toys you saw today, please comment below. Let me know what your experience was with them and if you had as much fun as I did playing with them. As always, thank you so much for joining me here today. And until next time, I'll see you later, toy person. Thank you so much for sticking around for the end of this video. If you're ready to make it toyetic, check the link in the description below for all of the merch associated with this channel. You can rock this t-shirt and so much more.